presenta para sa bayan.
Ay!
Proud po talaga ako na naging isang star po. Na mas makaka...
So nobody will now question at babalik na yung moral ascendant.
Aksyonan ng courtesy resignation. Pag lumampas po dito, may epektibo na ang pagbibitiw sa tungkulin. Ayon kay Azorin, may ilang opisyal ng PNP ang nagpahayag ng pag-aalinlangan sa kahit po ang kanyang naging mensahe.
These are their bread and butter. Ito yung karir nila. Sabi nga nila, para bang wala kaming ginawa for the last 30 years. But sabi ko, ang on trial dito is our organization. We should think first of our organization and then the individual interest will follow.
Sabi namin kayo sa story ko, abangan ang susunod na kabanata. Kasi tignan mo kung sino yung pagsasala na ginagawa nila, kung sino yung malitiran.
Yes. Pero paano yan? Pag nag-submit na resignation, pwede namang i-refuse, di ba? Oy, sino man yan?
Saan naman yung
Tinignan nila. Pero I wonder kung gaano kadami yung mga colonels and generals na involved dun sa illegal drugs base doon sa initial information na nakuha ni na Secretary Avalos. Kasi diba, kung umabot sa punto na nag-appeal siya for a courtesy
Pensalina ako.
resignation, ganun ba kadami? No, well, tingnan nga natin, sabi nga ni Julie, let's wait and see kung ganun mangyayari.
Ganun kadami siguro yung tanong, sino ang hindi involved?
Sino yung hindi involved? Oo nga.
Joke lang po mga kapatid. Wala po tayong pruweba.
So let's see, abangan po natin dahil 30 days, ilang news cycles po yan, we'll see kung sino yung tuluyan po magpapaalam sa kanilang nanay at kung sino ang titis. So, pero ibig sabihin natin na pero sa official ng resignation ay sa office of the president. Kasi si Azurin, sa presidente, may naman resignation.
Kasi under sila ng executive.
Ayaw ko nun ba? Ayaw ko ng pislit-pislito na
Anyway, tingnan po natin. I'm sure naman
Kuwan na siya, dati di ba naisusunod na ng baho?
Gamay na kayo dati.
Kanilang may pinuntuhan.
O may nagtanong, bakit daw hindi na lang kasuhan imbes na ask for resignation?
Exactly my point. Sabi ko, imposible naman sa mga interview na hindi para kung sino dapat tumisit sa kanya.
May point niya rin naman. Pero eto pa, hindi na po natatapos yung mga usapin natin dyan sa mga allegedly involved na mga generals and colonels sa kung ano-ano mga gawain na yan, ano? Alam nyo, isa doon sa mga mainit na usapin itong mga nakakaraan, kung sino bang responsible doon sa sugar importation issue. Pero meron ng desisyon tungkol dyan. Inabsuelto ng Office of the President ang mga opisyal ng Department of Agriculture at Sugar Regulatory Administration na sangkot sa kontrobersyal na planong pag-aangkat ng asukal. Sa desisyon pinapado ni Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin, kabilang sa inabsuelto, sina dating Agriculture Undersecretary Leocadio Sebastian at dating SRA Administrator Hermenegildo Serafica. Inabsuelto rin ang mga dating SRA board members na
Hi, te. Mayong gabi.
Gerardo Valderrama. Matatata ang inasuhan ng mga nasabing opisyal matapos lumabas ang Sugar Order number 4 August last year. Pero ayon sa bagong desisyon na inilabas ng Office of the President, in good faith naman ang issuance ng Sugar Order. Inakala lang daw ng mga opisyal na otorisado silang ilabas ang importation order bunsod ng miscommunication kay dating Executive Secretary Vic Rodriguez. Wala rin daw intensyon na manloko ang mga sangkot lalo't ipinaalam daw sa Pangulo ang preparasyon at pag-aproba sa naturang sugar order. Wala pang pahayag si Serafica pero si Beltran sinabing nagwagi raw ang katotohanan. Nire-respeto din daw ng DA ang desisyon ng Office of the President.
Okay, so I think, hindi umabot sa atin yung mga live feed from P3 ba muna or Vatican. Tapos natin yung so, yung yung nagaganap sa Vatican. Sabi ko ko nga sa mga producers sa atin, parang we're a nation na parang sumusubay pa sa mga nangyayari sa Vatican or sa ano man ang nangyayari sa Pope. So, well, anyway, dating Santo Papa po yung pinag-usapan natin, yung namatay po na si Pope Benedict, at kayo na ngay nagla-live na tayo kung ano yung nangyayari sa Vatican. Pero before our broadcast, nailibig na o naihatid na sa kanyang huling hantungan. So habang pinaprepare na yung video, kayo na yung tumisa sa Vatican. Nakita nyo naman sa mga last few days na sa po ay alliance state doon sa nakalimutan ko po yung mismo may chapter ko sa St.
Francis Cathedral.
So yun po, tapos ay hinayakan
Gabi ite.
pang mga gusto mag-pay na tayo ng classes. Sinunod natin lahat na open, hindi yung wala pa sa casket. So siya, for viewing po talaga. Okay. So, okay.
Pero iba yung ang in-invite lang ata nila dito na mag-attend na heads of state sa funeral, yung sa Italy at saka sa Germany. Bilang courtesy kasi syempre Italy, Vatican, and Germany kung saan nanggaling si Pope Benedict. Pero pwede rin naman na pumunta syempre yung mga heads of state, pero private na yung kanilang pagpunta doon. Personal na kumbaga.
Oo. Ano kaya ibig sabihin itong three coffin burial? Kasi ito po ay kapag ikaw ay Pope, kasalukuyang Pope. Pero ito na, nag-resign siya. First in 6 centuries ba na nag-resign na Pope, no? Na hindi tinapos yung term, no? So parang may question doon na usually hindi kasi binibigay yung 3 coffin funeral na yun. So yan, I guess we'll find out kung ano yung 3 coffin funeral na yan, which is 4 reigning popes.
Pero meron din naman mga news
Nadulit
items
lagi.
na nabasa na sinasabi na once a pope, parang pope pa rin. So kahit na nagkaroon ka, kahit yun nga, parang hindi naman lagi na may nag-resign na pope.
Yes.
So pero,
Siya nga daw ang uling na eh.
oo, at saka kahit po nagkaroon na ng bagong Santo Papa after him, parang yung presence niya ay talagang felt pa rin sa Vatican. Dahil nagiging, parang hindi niya pa rin.
Yes.
Sorry, naalala ko na, St. Peter's Basilica. Oo.
Ito na nga po, ito na yung video. Pero kanina pa po yan, dahil tapos na nga po yung mga proceedings doon. Inilagay na nga po sa kanyang huling hantungan si Pope Benedict XVI sa Vatican City. Mismo si Pope Francis ang nanguna sa seremonya, bukod sa mga opisyal ng simbahang Katolika at mga leader po ng bansa. Nasa 60,000 devotees po yung dumalo sa misa na isinagawa doon. At pagkatapos ng funeral mass, dinala po ang labi ni Pope Benedict sa St. Peter's Basilica. Sa ilalim yan, nandun ang action na natin ko yan. Figure kami sa yung MPC, na nandoon yung yung katakot ang tawag nila nasa ilalim. Nandun yung mga labi ng mga pope, yung mga kung saan ang libingan nila, Ininihan nila ang kanyang labi sa eksaktong pwesto kung saan po na unang inilibing si dating Pope John Paul II. Yan ang huling nabili ni Pope Benedict bago siya pumanaw at namatay ang dating Santo Papa sa edad na 75. Noong December 31 po yan, New Year's Eve. Marami na. First sabi na hindi ganun maganda yung weather sa Vatican ngayon or sa Roma, pero marami pa rin po.
Oo.
Based na sa video.
Joey, nung namatay nung nilabas sa public si Pope John Paul, nandun ka?
Hindi. Ako ay, yung mga ibang pope, dito ko na kinoffer.
Oo.
Dito ko na kinoffer.
Ay, sorry, nung namatay si Pope John Paul.
Dahil yung iba ang pinadala sa atin, parang, si Sherry lang isa. Si Sherry lang isa.
Oo.
Nakalimutan
Kasi,
nila.
actually, wala pa ako dun sa signal, pero nandun po ako talagang sinadya ko pumunta. Kasi nag-aalala ko lang sa Germany, so sinadya ko talagang pumunta dyan. And ang daming tao. And it was very emotional. Talagang yung mga tao na nandun, yung mga Italiano mostly na nandun, ay umiiyak talaga sila. Yung nilabas yung
Oo naman.
So, kasi ang tagal-tagal nun, syempre. Oo.
So, ayan po. Ayan.
Hello, te. Good eve.
Yung look niya is the same as kung paano in-accord dun sa mga ibang namatay na nasa to. Parang ganun eh. Sa pwesto na para
Ikaw ang next na ate, te.
sa po, namatay sa ganun pa rin yun. Mukhang he was
Ganun
more than
pa rin.
that.
Oo. At saka, ano naman choice naman niya na ang
Ikaw sunod, Anite.
Pope Emeritus. Kaya nga Benedict pa rin yung pangalan niya. Hindi niya ibinalik doon sa kanyang original na name, yung name niya as a civilian.
Oo. Tsaka sa mga-
Pag-charge na.
Grabe yung ano niyan, yung pila. Grabe ang pila niyan. As in oras, nandun kasi mula umaga, like even before, before mga tipong 5 a.m., 4 a.m. Tapos siguro makikita mo na, medyo, hindi ka masyado maswerte kang makakalapit ka. Pero yung medyo masilayan mo na lang, yung medyo ganito na lang kaliit, ay mga mga hapon.
Oo. Maswerte si Julie blessed. Kasi nahalikan niya yung kamay ni Pope Benedict.
Oo.
Diba? Oo.
May picture ka?
Oo, diba? Makikita natin yung picture dito. Ay,
Oo, sa...
Pinost ko sa Instagram ko ba, pero tingin ko, tayo naman, parang feeling ko, lahat na nagpuntang po, pinipilitan natin naman ba ako, dapat retire na ako yung nagpunta dito si Pope Francis.
yes.
Kumbaga nag-retire na ako sa 5 that time, pero nag-stay ako ng 1 month.
Para kay Pope Francis.
So, yeah.
Ale, nasibahan na.
May
daw, dana.
Actually, may mga patraber sa Vatican, sa Catholic Church. Ay, ano ba yun? Kapag meron events ay
Di,
Ay na, mo.
Ayo, itapan na, umuwi ko na.
Madawat ang isang cellphone na naman. Pag itapon mo.
Yes.
hinay kayong panagat, ti, oy.
Gumay na bukin.
Sister yung hi sa mga viewers ko diyan.
ano ko, play kang maya.
Wala na po ang signal ko. Ha ha ha. Mas gwapa gyud ka, te. Hello, Hana. Good evening. Welcome to my live.
我觉得也不用想太多吧，就做好自己本分工作，然后做好充足的准备去面对每一场比赛，这是我们需要现在做的。As far as for us, we just want to stay locked in, executing on the court, and make sure we play like what we've been working on in our practice.
Maayong gabi.
We spoke about this before this game even started. In any series, we
Oy.
were in the finals.
Hi, Gregorio.
Short memory, quick turnaround, but it's one thing to say it and have to be executed. If the game wouldn't even
Unsa
allow
man?
your team
Natagput ka ng
this
banana.
well tonight.
Oh, wala ko pang banana. Imong anak, may daghan banana.
The first game, Brownlee's a
Wala man.
situation. We talked about this before in the first game. We got 3 fouls.
Wala ko pang banana karon.
During the game. And tonight, Brownlee, let's start with this team is unbelievably disciplined. They're a great basketball team and they're very
Nilakaw ang tagahatag og banana man.
Brownlee is a key factor, and this matchup was key. And tonight, I thought that it kept it under control and helped us get the lead. And then number two is we competed with them on the glass. Last thing I want to say to everybody is I think there was confusion on what was said after the game. First of all, number one, no one on our team was sick. No one on our team was hurt. There was no excuses. That's number one. Number two is this
Banana ti saging.
Amid this high-stakes stalemate, the speaker's gavel
Ahead, we have a McCarthy-supporting Republican Congressman-elect Ryan Zeke who's going to join us.
That's the answer to it. I mean, he's been getting crazy numbers too. But Pao, I have a question for you.
Thank you, Hana. Salamat sa pag-share.
Sweetener, lemon juice, and lemon flavor are pumped into a mixing tank.
Citric acid is next to enhance the lemony flavor, followed by stabilizers, which will prevent the product from separating.
To ensure the right mix of wet and dry ingredients were used, a sample cup is taken.
And delivered to Judy, who works in quality control.
She ensures that each mix tastes exactly the same as the last.
With the A-OK from the lab, the batch is pumped to a continuous ice cream freezer.
Inside this stainless steel tank is where the magic happens.
I love magic. Does the mix disappear?
No, it's frozen.
That's not magic.
I'll let TJ squash your rabbit-in-the-hat dreams.
Inside the ice cream freezer is a stainless steel cylinder. And around that cylinder is liquid ammonia, which is like 40 degrees below zero.
It's like Winnipeg cold.
As the liquid Italian ice comes through, it freezes to the wall. There's scraper blades turning inside that scrape that frozen ice and pump it out the front.
Well, it wasn't a card trick, but it's still pretty darn cool.
Once pumped out of the ice cream freezer, the Italian ice is sent through a filling machine.
Stacks of cups are loaded into a filler.
Our filling machine is a 6-wide double index machine and it fills 315 cups a minute.
6 at a time, the cups are filled with 177 milliliters of lemon Italian ice.
We produce 90 million cups of Italian ice in this plant each year.
Once filled, lids are applied.
Every minute, 330 lids are placed on cups.
At this point, the Italian ice isn't icy enough. It's still the consistency of soft serve ice cream, so it's sent into a spiral blast freezer.
The freezer holds a temperature of minus 37 degrees Celsius.
But with blasts of minus 80 degrees Celsius, this freezer takes the Italian ice from soft to solid in 45 minutes.
Not even gloves and mitts would save you in there.
It's like you're on the North Pole when you're standing in there. You can't be in there very long. Then you can eat as many Luigi's as you want.
And I intend to do just
Ay, wala. Hinadyo kayo ang signal. Di kaya.
Heat of the summer, Luigi's will have you screaming for Italian ice.
Most buildings in the world try to match the skies, but only a few get to such extremes.
That demands a feat of engineering on a completely different level, something extraordinary.
Get behind the scenes and discover how these awe-inspiring logic-defying feats of engineering were really made.
The whole thing is to get an understanding.
How did they build that on BBC Earth?
Also available anytime, anywhere on BBC Play.
Hana, nako diri sa imong balay.
From the Amazon to Senegal, travel the globe with Cyril as he dives deep into dangerous waters.
You're right into the water.
Just don't try this at home.
It's a little bit dangerous, but actually it's a lot nicer. We have alligators in the water, turtles, snakes. What's that? It's coming straight to the boat.
Through rain, hail, or shine.
What a powerful predator.
Wild creatures, big and small.
Who said there are bugs in the jungle?
Nothing can stop Cyril from loving the chase.
Oh man, those jumps are beautiful. Come on, let's go for it.
Chasing monsters on BBC Earth.
You know, there's a reason why peanuts come before Cracker Jacks in famous song.
It's because peanuts are the superior ballgame snack.
And President Bob DeLilla explains why.
Shell peanuts are even more fun. It gives you something to do with your hands when you're nervous watching your team win, or hopefully probably lose.
David Roberts Foods in Oakville, Ontario, has been partners with the Toronto Blue Jays since 2004 and has been a grand slam since.
Raw in-shell peanuts arrive to the factory by the sackful.
Each bag weighs over 400 kilograms.
This many nuts would even give a nutcracker a sore job.
Tote by tote, peanuts are raised and loaded into a vacuum tank.
Every year, over 900,000 kilograms of peanuts are processed here. That's the same weight as 160 African elephants.
That's nuts. Once the peanuts are loaded, they're drenched with brine.
The brine is made of sea salt water, just like a pitcher wouldn't give away his format, can't give you the exact recipe.
I guess that's a strikeout. After a few minutes, the brine has penetrated the shells of the peanuts to give them the perfect salty taste.
But why? When you don't eat the shells.
Our process penetrates the salt through the shell onto the kernel, giving it a different texture, crunch, and a more distinct flavor.
And the shells?
I would encourage everyone to eat the shells. Why not? Get everything you're paying for.
So, in a nutshell, this guy knows what it's all about.
Brine is pumped out of the tank, and an additional set of pumps vacuum out any excess moisture.
Peanuts are unloaded from the tank into a large travel tote and moved to another drive.
Peanuts are poured out of the tote into a tumble dryer.
The nuts dry for 4 hours to remove any of the leftover moisture.
That seems like an awful long time.
Normally, in today's high-tech world, most people dry the peanuts in 20 minutes, but we find doing it the old style, the old-fashioned way, gives you the flavor and the texture that can't be beat.
Slow and steady may win the race, but it shouldn't win quality.
While drying, the nutshells are also polished.
The friction from the tumbling acts as a peanut sander.
Once smooth and toasty, the peanuts are moved to a final roaster.
The dry roasting oven gives the peanuts their golden brown color.
The final toast is only 10 minutes long at a temperature of 170 degrees Celsius.
Now that the nuts are roasted to absolute perfection, they head to packaging.
Sheets of plastic are rolled out and puffed into bags by a form and fill machine. High above, the peanuts fall into a 16-head scale and are measured into precise 200-gram portions.
And thanks to gravity, the nuts are pitched down to the bags waiting in the batter cage below.
They drop onto a conveyor and head to home plate, otherwise known as Jonathan and Crispin.
And it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the oval.
Stacked and palletized, ready to head to the stadium.
Instead of nail biter,
Baseball's more of a peanut biter. The French have given us a lot in the wonderful world of food, including the invention of canning in 1806.
and mayonnaise.
But the most delicious of all is Galaxy Dessert's double chocolate mousse.
Pastry chef Jean-Yves Charon and President Paul Levitan tell us what makes this dessert double pleasure.
Fluffy, light, and melts in your mouth. It's delicious.
When it comes to this dessert, my glass is definitely half full.
Galaxy makes the sweet stuff at their Richmond, California facility.
Where the mousse magical starts with chocolate.
And a lot of it. Galaxy uses over 400 kilograms of chocolate every day.
Dark and milk chocolate is poured into a double boiler. A double boiler has one large saucepan that's filled with boiling water and a smaller saucepan inside that melts the chocolate with indirect heat.
The chocolate is heated to 40 degrees Celsius and slowly melts.
With a pull of the lever, the melted chocolate pours out of the boiler into buckets.
Buckets are carted to another room for later use, but first, cream is whipped into shape.
35 kilograms of cream is poured into a bowl and is transferred into a mixer.
After a quick 90-second spin, the cream is whipped to perfection.
It's transferred to a mixing table where it has a hot date with the melted chocolate from earlier.
Anna takes a portion of cream and adds it into the melted chocolate.
Relax the chocolate. Like that, you have your atmosphere together, and you have no rounds, you have a silky mix.
So the chocolate needs cream to relax, and I need chocolate to relax. Funny how that works.
The relaxed chocolate is poured into the cream.
Anna has her elbow-high gloves on and is ready to dig in. I bet that feels amazing.
It sure gives a new meaning to getting down and dirty.
And it's really hard to find the machine without taking off all the air on the mousse that you're making by hand here.
There's a fine line in mousse production. Air keeps
Pilang
the
kilo ni
treat
Marcel?
nice and fluffy, whereas a lack
Unsa
of
man
air
na?
creates a dense texture.
Which is why Paul will be
Ite.
doing any of the folding.
Johnny won't let me fold all the cream in myself.
It's okay, we all have our strengths, Paul.
Dark and milk chocolate are mixed separately. Then each vat of mix is transferred to a depositing mode,
Chocolate is poured into troughs.
and trays of cups are unloaded onto a conveyor.
The dark chocolate is at first and is deposited into 8 cups at a time.
Traveling down the line, the cups get a shot of milk chocolate next. That's my kind of shot.
The beauty of this dessert is no sharing.
An individual dessert is something which is just for you. It's a little more special than a slice of someone else's big cake.
All mine. Filled cups receive a little French flair with a sprinkle of white chocolate shavings.
Ooh la la. No wonder they always make the best dress list. To seal in their je ne sais quoi, clear lids are hand-placed. And the cups head into a freezer.
They travel along a conveyor where they're blasted with minus 50 degrees Celsius air.
Not quite a catwalk, but mousse duos are a dish best served cold.
Straight out of the freezer, the dessert cups move to packaging.
Trays are sent through a flow wrapper. Then a heat sealer.
Cups are stacked into boxes. Boxes are sealed and ready to be shipped.
And at the end of a long day, it's time for a well-deserved cheers.
If you close your eyes when you eat one of these, you might as well be sitting at a fancy restaurant in France.
So as the French say, bon appetit.
Nasa ko po sila, Beb. Sa Chinese. Hmm?
60.
Balik talaga kayo. Sinipin ka ba nung bara-bara sa mga.
It's the Lunar New Year. And this spring season is a time for fanfare.
Nandito ba yung dati anak?
Just keep getting bigger.
Ulap-ulap po sa utos.
Look at these lovely things. Is it safe?
Moto man na sila.
Make us laugh. They make us cry.
Alam mo ito eh.
I love every one of you.
Basta butang ko ng tatong diya sa ilalong. Nawala na sila.
Love and joy. They are family.
You look like you got some rest. Oh, I'm feeling much better.
Nakatulog na siguro, te. Basin nakatulog na.
2020 Idol Star Athletics Championships. Korean stars. Team up with real life cops.
your formula?
Meet the investigation team led by Korean actor Jung Hyuk. Urban Cops. Step into the ring for Thailand's first ever celebrity boxing competition. In this exciting 10-part series, 20 celebrities across 2 teams. Punch and Jeff
Sige na ito. Kaya mga kung may bangat.
Ano ang spot?
Hindi ko rin na isa na nakabukla.
My dream, my food.
Wala na.
Of course. Anything for the hero of the hour.
Don't ask me why, I'm just like, read stuff into this, it's just a...
No addition, you don't. Amazing. You're not having another year you didn't marry. You know your husband sold a new security system into almost every home.
Hello guys. Where are you?
Rape cases, domestic violence, intimate partner violence, economic violence.
Bang na ito ay nadulot ng kritisismo mula sa iba't ibang bansa, kabilang ang UAE. Kaugnay nito ay hinimukray ng Foreign Ministry ng UAE ang Israel na itigil ang seryosong mga provokasyon na nangyayari sa lugar. Matatandaan na para sa mga Muslim ang Al-Aqsa, ang ikatlong pinakabandal na lugar nito. Para naman sa mga Hudyo, ang lugar ay tinatawag na Temple Mount na isa itong lugar na dalawang Jewish temple noong unang panahon. Nag-uulat mula sa Dubai,
Saan ang oras na ebe? Magsarado na tagtindahan?
Al-Arabiya, Al-Mutayda.
Isang bagong sub-variant ng COVID-19 ang kumakalat sa Amerika. Tinatawag itong XBB.1.5 at ngayon responsable sa mahigit 40% ng mga bagong kaso ng COVID sa Estados Unidos. Si Sarah Galauran, sa report.
Iniulat ng Centers for Disease Control and Prevention ang isang bagong variant ng COVID-19 na XBB.1.5 na tumataas at responsable para sa karamihan ng infeksyon ngayong bagong taon. Ang strain na kilala bilang XBB.1.5 ay nasa halos 41% ng mga kumpirmadong kaso ng COVID-19 sa buong bansa. Ayon sa data mula sa Centers for Disease Control and Prevention o CDC, ang mutation ng XBB ay may nakababahalang bilis.
Magsara sa akong tindahan guys.
Mula sa 21% noong bisdiras ng Pasko hanggang 4%
Kaya murag gabi na.
bagong taon. Ang bago sa variant nito ay kumalat ang gusto mula noong Nobyembre 26. Ayon kay Dr. Barbara Mian, Direktor ng Proposed Coronavirus and Other Respiratory Viruses Division Health ng CDC, tinatansya ng mga eksperto na ang XBB.1.5 ay tataas at kakalat sa lahat ng rehiyong bansa. Ang mga otoridad sa pampublikong kalusugan ay patuloy na hinihikayat ang ligtas na pakikipag-ugnayan sa mga tao dahil sa tumataas na mga pagpapahospital dahil sa COVID-19 simula pa noong Nobyembre. Inirekomenda pa rin ng CDC ang pagbabakuna ng COVID booster shots ng isang
Ay, naana ako ang star. Ako ang star of the night. Si Miss Dana.
mula sa sa Los Angeles, California. SMNA News.
Sama ni? Situ. Say hi. Hi.
Sumuko dahil sa demoralisasyon sa pagpanaw
Ano
ni
dahil
CBD
hi?
founder Joma Sison. Si Prince
Hi guys. Hello guys. Ano na yun?
Sa barangay Kabangay ng Tapan at barangay Manaya, Pangantukan sa Bukidnon. Eastern Mindanao Command o East Region Commander.
Lamin na dyan ikatulog ron tiyo. Katugnaw-tugnaw sa yung panahon ba? Magsarado na yung tindahan ti kay taon-taon matulog na ko. Pag mag-live ka ti, tambayan talang kaw niya.
Sinabi ng Mirol na ang pagsubo ng walong individual ay isubo
Hi. No.
sa kanilang hanay. Matapos naman si CBD Founding Chairman, si Sapat Basiso, itinuloy rin ng mga sumuko ang imbakan ng armas ng NPA sa barangay Picalaan at barangay ni Arayon, Talakad, Bukidnon. Nakumpiska ng militar ang tatlong AK-47 rifle, tatlong M16A1 rifle, isang M14 rifle, isang exclusive device, iba't ibang magazine, bala at medical supplies.
Naulian na rin ka. Hello ZD22. Magandang gabi.
Para sa Pilipinas kumahal, principally estimated.
Mas maraming individual ng nanlalakbay mula sa China ang inaasahang dadagsa sa patayan. Tainan, si Aliza Guzman magbabalita live. Aliza, magandang gabi.
Yes, kanang inaasahan ng pataya ang mas maraming Chinese tourists sa pagdiriwang ng Chinese New Year.
Hi.
Association's Eastern Chapter na ang pagdiriwang sa restrictions sa China ay
Kami yung buhok ko. Ay, bagay. Yung bagay. Sinabahan yun. Hello po.
Kuya,
kuya.
Hello, ZD. Dapat tingin mo. Yan lang.
Maraming salamat, Aliza Guzman, maraming sa Bakot, Thailand.
Ibang balita, sa tulong ng MFLCAP ay namulat na ang mga mamamayan pangungutang na ang Hilaga at Gitnang Luzon mula sa panininda na ginagawa ng CPP-NPA and the bansa ayon sa Public Information Officer ng Northern Luzon Command Philippine Army. Si Kazariel Spia magbabalik. Ay idineklara ng personal pagdata ang CPP, NPA, at palagipan ng kanila ang mga nagbabalik loob sa pamahalaan ng kaliwang sa kanayong nag-SMNI News.
Buwan mo sure.
Public Information
Yan lang sa gawas.
Colonel Elmar Salvador, malina na ang ilan sa mga kilusang larangang gerilya ang binabantayan ngayon ng NORCOM na kumikilos sa boundary ng Abra, Kalinga, Agayao at Cagayan. Dahil na rin sa informasyon na naikakalat sa mga mamamayan patungkol sa mga makakatulong grupo ay maraming dating rebelde ang nagbalik loob sa pamahalaan at sila na rin mismo ang nagsasagawa ng peace rally at umutulungan sa pamahalaan na wakasan ang ideolohiya ng kanilang dating kilusang. Ani Salvador, bago pa man mamatay ang ulo ng CPP, NPA, NDF na si Joma Sison ay humihina na ang mga makakaliwang grupo sa tulong ng NDF.
Hala, nagkaligsik na.
Bago pa man po mamatay po yung leader ng bilang grupo ay talagang humina na po sila dito sa Hilaga ng Luzon. Na sila yung sinasabi ko
Bayanihan ng mga Pilipino
Ding
kasama
dong.
ang iba't ibang ahensya ng gobyerno upang mabigyang solusyon ang mga problemang pilit pinupukol ng mga makakaliwang grupo. Samantala, pinapantala niyo ng Dolpo ang mga kabataan
Chup,
na siyang
chup,
isa sa
chup.
mga makakaliwang grupo upang sumama sa pagkikilusad sa pamamagitan ng awareness
Anak na?
ng programa na Bisita sa
Anak na?
bawat universidad
Anak ka do.
upang ipaalam
Anak
sa
na?
mga estudyante ang
Loading. Loading apa bisa?
Tugan di ka mama, tugan di ka.
Tuhan ka mama.
Tugan ka mama do.
Tuhan ka mama tu. Cut 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 ka mama tu. Cut 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 cut. Hey. Cut 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 cut.
Tanda deh.
Cut 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 cut.
Tugan di ka mama. Tanda deh.
Cut 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 cut.
Tugan di ka mama. Benala ng lubot ni Marol.
Cut 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 cut. Cut 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 cut. Cut cut. Somewhere hala hala hala. Somewhere
Tugan di ka mama.
hala. Hala ante ah. Si Kuya ante.
Tugan di ka ikaw man.
Ante ne.
Nya tanan na to. Meron ba?
Ano mo truck mo kuya?
Tugan di ka.
Hala ante ah. Ante. Do. Do do do.
Bagamat retirado na si Maria,
Tata tata.
boxing,
Ate,
maaasahan na
para.
hindi pa siya tatapak sa loob ng ring ngayong taon. Ito ay dahil kasama na ang isang one-fight deal ng Filipino boxing icon sa Rising Fight Federation. Nilinaw naman ni combat sports analyst Tamsak na hindi ito nangangahulugang mapapahaba pa ang competitive boxing career ni Pacquiao dahil na rin tiyak na exhibition match pa rin ang kanyang susunod na laban.
These fights na pinili niya ngayon after his retirement is more of a novelty fight. Hindi na siya matutulog natin na laban na parang would benefit his career. Sa totoo lang, ang nakakamuha, alam naman natin na ang rising na aside from mixed martial arts, mukha rin ito ng inay sa pagpupunta ng exhibition boxing. And ito ay naging special attraction sa kanilang mga event.
Ngayon pa man, naniniwala pa rin si Pacquiao na maaaring makaharap ni Pacquiao sa isang rematch sa kanyang karibal na si Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Possible kasi matagal talaga silang
Monsa na. Nabisig ka, Jut. Nabisi ka dali. Ay, na ko sinsigyo to no. Lang ayaw lang ka ba ipit na puga na. Allah. Dana. Allah sige, mapiang nasad ka. Dali. Mapiang na pud karon. Dali, dali, dali. You know, hi, hello. Dali. Dali, okay, aron makita. Dali. Hi, guys. Sayaw. Sayaw. Sayaw ba? Aron makita. Sige, sama na di man kabalo oy. Tanawa diri.
In 1996, we won the championship together. He was our team captain. And from after basketball, he transitioned earlier to politics.
Te, wag ko kabalik ti ayon sa meaning nga nate. Miso. Miso. Kana ko ba nga miso? Ano di ba kani o? Kani siya? Parehas na te, mapapod ko kagets unsa nate. Kana ba ina na? Kani laging ka practice pati ba? Wa pay alamag.
Tapos, tumakbo siya ng vice mayor na siya, sumuporta din ako sa kanya. So, all throughout, we supported each other.
Daghan pa kay tag wala na ibalaan ani te ba?
So, we had a very common bond, a strong
Nasa ba itong pangayudan mo na? Nasa ato na. Nya, di pa dyan ko kabalo mo pinte. Unsaon kaya pagpin. Hindi ko kabalo mo pin. Unsaon pagpin. Hindi man oy.
Yo, welcome back guys sa Mervin's Gaming. So ngayong araw mga boys, meron po tayong babalaro which is si Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
Asa rus ka ani? Wala siguro. Man. Pagka na picture mo. No. Saan day pagpin? Di ko kabalo.
In April 1906, an earthquake leveled half of San Francisco, and the resulting fire destroyed the rest. Engineers studied the disaster, hoping to learn from past mistakes.
Yet 88 years after
Ikaw
1906,
na pagpin. Ano ka ba lumupin?
Wala akong followers sa... Wala lagi ko yan ah.
Eh, sa ano man siya? Sa FB page.
Oo.
Sa FB page.
Kaya ganun, upload ron.
Following. 158 followers. Sa FB page mo na.
So why do the miners not better protected than the earth
Saan man pagpin? Oy, di ko kabalo mo pin. Saan di pagpin na?
Saan to?
Ipin mo ang kuan ba?
Earthquakes are common throughout the U.S., but probably
Mag-unti ha,
most
kira lang.
common in California.
Ikat to siya. Ikat to sa internet.
Gugamay ba? Ba?
Naman?
Ito ganyan. Ang sama to naman to. Nakabutang. Hindi mo naman.
For many, California is a place of dreams.
Wala.
But beneath the surface, there is a nightmare waiting to tear lives apart.
At 5:36 the morning of April 1906, the city of San Francisco was struck by an earthquake of frightening proportions.
1906, probably the largest city in the western United States was San Francisco. And when that earthquake was over, the city was basically gone. There are very few areas that are not North American plague. Specifically in California, the concern with respect to earthquakes really began in 1933 following the Long Beach earthquake. At that point, the state of California determined that in particular schools were going to be designed to a much higher standard than had previously been used. And so that really began what I would consider to be the modern era of earthquake engineering. During the 1960s and 1970s, it was very common for architecture.
Just like you do, I blinded.
Asa mo to pang ano na, pang ayudan mo na.
Uy!
The 1971 earthquake in San Fernando was one of the most important earthquakes because it began to make everyone pay attention to these soft story structures. In apartment buildings, typically the upper 2 or 3 stories are wood and quite stiff and strong. And then generally the ground level is reserved for parking, ease of access, wanting to have an open storefront, all those kinds of things encourage people to keep the bottom level of the buildings open as possible. But in doing so, they make the building much more vulnerable. Building codes were significantly strengthened in terms of making structures much more resilient, much more durable, or what we call much more ductile, to be able to withstand the damage from an earthquake.
In any urban area, there's definitely a mix of different types of buildings because as design codes advance over time, they're not necessarily applied retrospectively. So while new buildings might be built to those codes, it's not necessarily a requirement that older buildings are retrofitted to meet those codes.
Engineers and architects in California had learned a lot from the 1971 San Fernando earthquake. But implementing new earthquake-proof buildings and retrofitting older buildings in the seismically volatile region was always going to be a race against time. Smaller earthquakes in 1987, followed quickly by another 2 years later in 1989, put pressure on engineers to discover innovative ways to protect vital new buildings.
Over the course of the last century, there's been a series of earthquakes.
Many of the $1,000 homes are devastated. Smiling through.
Make each other get by.
When you expect
The morning of January 17th, 1994, was quieter than normal. Residents still sleeping and no rush hour thanks to a national holiday. Then, at 4:31 a.m., the ground shook.
Picked everything up off the ground. Brought it back down. And it was pitch black. Whole sky lit up.
And the earthquake here ended immediately, different than all the others I've been in. The magnitude 6.7 earthquake lasted for 20 seconds, with an epicenter in Northridge in the West San Fernando Valley.
Dawn in Los Angeles. Through the night, they brought out the victims, the living and the dead. You couldn't get out.
If we hadn't been dragged out of there, we'd have never been out.
The quake shook buildings and structures up to 85 miles away and devastated nearby cities and neighborhoods of Santa Monica, Hollywood, Simi Valley, and Santa Clarita. The damage to buildings, services, and utilities caused huge power outages across the area, severing both water and gas lines. The result was chaos, with streets experiencing simultaneous fires and floods.
There are many examples of buildings that were severely damaged. The parking structure at Cal State Northridge Mall that also collapsed.
By 5:45 a.m., 1 hour and 14 minutes after the earthquake, the mayor of Los Angeles, Mayor Richard Riordan, declared a state of emergency. The Northridge earthquake was responsible for $20 billion worth of damage in only 20 seconds. The official death toll was placed at 57. More than 8,700 were injured.
Life will be good, but right now,
Well, the immediate effects were the continuing aftershocks, and those occurred throughout the morning of the earthquake itself.
there have been more than 600 aftershocks. President Clinton is coming to this area. He's designated a disaster zone just 4 hours after one tremor, which registered 4.4 on the Richter scale.
The fault that caused the Northridge earthquake is what we call a blind thrust fault. The blind
The previously undiscovered fault was 20 miles northwest of downtown Los Angeles, at a depth of 11.4 miles. The high acceleration, both vertically and horizontally, lifted structures off their foundations and shifted walls.
The destruction was very high because the energy was dissipated. Then some of the structures were not ready for this amount of acceleration, was exceeding the expectation.
This building is supposed to be a post-1971 building. We were...
Yeah.
It's my job as a parent to ensure that my kids stay warm throughout the winter. You are what you eat. I am a cinnamon bear.
Busy ko na yun.
Out here, you never know what's going to happen.
Next generation. Tonight at 10. National Geographic.
Hi.
Start the new year with Phineas and Claire on National Geographic Network. A place of culture, curiosity, and deadly conditions. Grab your rucksacks and join survivors Days on Hill for an adventure over the Andes. Or the world's most punctual long-distance
Di ba
express
good siya
train.
mo humok na ba? Basta di mo siya mabre-abre.
Into the soul of Japanese craftsmanship. Using rarely seen archive film and aerial reconnaissance images. Fly back in time. Witness the key battles of World War II from a new perspective. Incredible interior. The Usher
Find the Year of the Rabbit. With a lineup of shows dedicated to the Chinese zodiac.
Must be fun watching you grow up and become part of the Earth.
All new this January on National Geographic Network.
The Northridge earthquake caused devastation to the entire area, revealing 3 main lessons for Californian engineers.
Buildings were severely damaged to the point where the height of the building was reduced as a result of the damage.
It was immediately clear that the older, soft-story buildings near the epicenter could not withstand the shock.
Well, we had a collapse of the building as a result of the earthquake itself. The first floor collapsed, the second and third floor pancaked down on it.
At Northridge Meadows, 2 miles from the epicenter, an apartment complex collapsed.
I thought it was a pretty safe building.
They told us when we moved in it was an earthquake-safe building.
When I was thrown down, I think that's when the 2 top floors came down the first. 16 people were killed when the 163-unit building's lowest floor collapsed. The rigid top floors containing apartments collapsed onto the open-plan car park below.
So what you have in effect is a very stiff box sitting on what amounts to a during an earthquake. That house of cards is unable to support that box, and it ends up collapsing.
There were still around 13,500 buildings in Los Angeles. To strengthen each building was estimated to cost the owners up to $130,000.
Balik dito, asa mong ikuha na? Inadulanan ng
The Kennedy Center was under construction during the Northridge earthquake. We received a call from the contractor who told us that they had found some cracks in some steel moment frames. And this earthquake was nowhere near large enough. They were shocked to discover there wasn't any bed steel, any fractured bones. When the bones fractured, it cracked into the steel itself, and this was a shock to the entire community.
Buildings are designed to flex and move, and flex are essential to them performing the way they're supposed to perform. With the earthquake.
Hello.
To a seismic design was a steel moment. On the beam connected to the column. The beam to column connection was really rigid. And if there was any damage, it would form what's called a hinge. It would deform.
I don't think anyone had ever seen tensile fractures running through mild structural steel. Steel's just not supposed to behave like that, but it did.
Guys. Was a wake-up call for the steel moment frame.
Kita CCTV.
Very early on, the focus was what do we do with broken connections? So you had retrofit solutions where we would modify the beam, reinforce the beam, and beam to column connections.
Realizing the welding connection in steel frame buildings when not behaving as expected under stress, engineers developed what is called the dog bone connection.
Maras.
Selectively trimming a portion of the beam
Ako na po.
to ensure as in the event of an earthquake, the connection fails at the right place in the beam.
Diba? Ako lang.
Behavior more predictable in an earthquake. Connection is also made from the ground.
Structural engineers are required in most structures to go out and perform what we call structural observations. These are just everyone working on the project understands what the engineer comes in.
Sapag guys. Ay, di ko anak guys.
Los Angeles is a city built for the car. The freeways are the lifeblood for all who live there. The earthquake had destroyed sections of the Santa Monica Freeway, or I-10, known as the busiest highway in the United States, cutting off vital transport and commuter links. in the state of California that we had a number of deficient concrete bridges in 1994. They had not yet reinforced the concrete overpass on I-10.
The I-10 cuts through the heart of cities and is a major artery between east and west. The earthquake caused an integral overpass 20 miles from the epicenter to collapse on the street below.
Tall structure, but because it
Saan mo siya? Hi, May Chubby.
and when they failed,
Ni mama ni Gio. Hello, mama ni Gio. Hindi.
The California Department
Na, 1 hour na ko.
or Caltrans are
Ay, wala
responsible
pa.
for highways and bridges. They already had plans to upgrade over 1,000 bridges. But after the Northridge quake, Caltrans reviewed another 1,655 bridges statewide. What followed was a bridge strengthening project that would cost $12 billion.
making them much more resilient.
Ang bilang good light. Dala-dulan yung mga spotlight.
I think the Northridge earthquake has been one of the best laboratories to see what worked and what didn't work. Like most professions, we learned more from our failures than we did from our successes. There were a number of very important developments that occurred. The building codes are improved. Our understanding of the causes of earthquakes has been significantly advanced. We understand how soils to a much greater degree than we had appreciated in the past can amplify the effects of an earthquake. So all these things, I think, were part of the learning experience from the Northridge.
Let's go. That's so cool. That's so cool. Bawal kang tut. Ha? Siksiman ka.
Scenario earthquakes
Ha?
that we put together.
Ayak.
Midnight Commons, to begin, released 20th January on the second
Bako utot. Napiso ka. Agoy. Agoy. Napiso ka. Agoy. Oh.
Dapat ikaw mag-dito ka dira para makita ka nila. Oh.
Yay, go.
Unless I'm mistaken, he hasn't shown himself in 20 years. 20 years! People of California, time has come to take our destiny into our own hands. Not as Spaniards, not as Mexicans, but as Californians. I stand here before you today with no mask, only a pledge, a solemn pledge that I will never abandon you. And you have my word, the word of Rafael Montero, that I will do everything within my power now to fight for a free and independent California. Gentlemen, allow me to
Thank you. Can anyone tell me what this drum is? I know this thing.
Sí, señorita. Es called Romaria. but it only grows in California. And I believe this is your first visit to our shores.
Sa kalibo. Yari.
Paglipot lang diri, oh. Ikaw.
Ay, 1 hour. Te, mag-end na ko. Guys, mag-end na ko, guys. At tiging, ikaw na sunod, te. Te, ikaw na sunod. Bye-bye.
Where did you get that? Where did you get that?